Hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, I'm actually here for a video. I wanted to review a product for you because I've been using it a long time now and I really like it. I think it's something pretty special, so that's why I wanted to make a video. I'm doing really good and I'm really happy to just have been taking a break from doing the videos. It's been nice, but I appreciate still all your guys' comments and everything. I've definitely, I checked it a few times, not a whole lot. I probably have a whole bunch backed up right now that I haven't read. But anyway, so let's get to the review. Okay, so obviously if you can't tell from by looking at me or by seeing previous videos, I have bad dark circles, and yes, I will say bad because I think they're bad. They are hereditary, so it's not like I don't get enough sleep or whatever else causes it. They definitely get worse at times. They kind of fluctuate. Right now they're actually probably at the worst that they get, unless I don't get enough sleep, and then that's just really bad. But right now I don't know if it's because I haven't been drinking enough water or like what it is exactly. My body's been doing some weird stuff, so it's a little bit, well, not, yeah, anyway, so this is when they're kind of not good, but I took pictures as well so you can really see what they look like. When I zoom in, I kind of tried to fix the lighting so it wasn't just bright on my face and made them look like they're not even there, which that'd be completely wrong. So I'll just probably zoom in and show you, a little bit closer what they actually look like, and then also talk about the products. Alright, so the product that I want to talk about is the Cargo Blu-ray Concealer. This, I have shade 1. It actually only comes in 2 colors. This one's pretty light. I mean, but it's good at, like, even when I'm tan, it works fine, or when I'm pale, it works fine. Like, it's just so, like, it just blends in so nicely that it's not, like, doesn't look like white underneath my eyes or anything like that. The darker color is quite a bit darker. I don't know how it would be on African skin, but it might be alright. I haven't really heard. But the stuff is, gosh, let me see how much, I should have looked this up, but I think it's around like 32, maybe $28. I can't remember. Somewhere between like $28 and $32. I'm going to still be using my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. I always use this to set my concealer. It's pretty expensive. I mean, you can pretty much use anything that's really finely milled, like even the e.l.f. HD loose powder is good, but this one has a little bit of shimmer, so that kind of helps the whole brightening effect. Anyway, so I'll probably just talk about, why I like it so much as I'm going, but I will zoom in for that. Okay, hopefully this is in focus. So let me just double check. I have my little mirror here that I'm looking at it with. Okay, yeah. So as you can see, my dark circles are not very nice. Yeah, I don't know why God blessed me with these, but it's okay. I'm okay with them sometimes if I don't want to wear concealer, but if I do, which is, when I'm putting makeup on and stuff, I definitely like to cover them up as best as I can. So I'm just going to be, this is one of those weird kind of click pen things where you twist it up and it comes out. I'm not a big fan of these because usually there's not that much product. Yeah, it's only 0.08 fluid ounces, so I don't know. I've had this for, I think, let me see, probably 2 months, I want to say, and I've been using it pretty consistently. I don't use it every single day, but maybe like, I don't know, 4 times a week or something like that. Anyway, so it's still here, still feels like there's a good amount of product. I haven't ran out, so I don't know. But anyway, so I just take a little bit, and I do want to say too, on my face right now, all I have is tinted moisturizer. I did bring a little bit of that underneath the eye, and in the inner corners. It's important to cover those up too. It just, adds to the whole brightening effect. But I would say I do not recommend putting on like a regular face primer. I know, sorry, it's probably weird, you're just looking at my eyes, but I don't recommend putting on just a regular face primer underneath your eyes. It tends to, the concealer doesn't work as well if you do that. I've tried and it's not been good. So I really like to put my Revlon Color Stay foundation just a little bit under there, like as I'm putting it on my face, just anything that's left over, just kind of add it, and it really helps just the coverage. And I, even the tinted moisturizer I put under there because I feel like it really helps the concealer adhere better. It doesn't really get, creasy or cakey, anything like that. That's another reason why I absolutely love this stuff. But anyway, so I'm just gonna get a little bit onto my finger, and I really mean like just a sheer amount, like that. And I just first usually start with this eye, and you just want to pat it on. And you can use a brush for this if you want, but I prefer to use my ring finger. As most of you probably know, it tends to be your softest finger because you use it the least amount, and that's good for where you get, wrinkles under here easily. So I just put one layer on really lightly. Don't pat it too much or else you're just going to blend it away. Just pat it to where it's blended in. That's fine. You don't have to go any further than that. So I'm just going to continue by doing the other eye, just getting about the same amount, as close as I can on my finger. And then just patting that on. This dark circle is a little bit darker than the other one. Don't know why, but that's how it is. And I usually just take it all the way, but try to just really keep it on the dark circle. Don't go way down here. I know some people do that, and if you don't have bad dark circles, it looks okay. But if you do, you're still going to be able to see where the dark circles are. This doesn't cover them up 100%, but it brings so much brightening that you're going to be fine. So, all right, once I've got that first layer on, sorry if I'm talking funny, it's been a long time since I've done these videos, obviously. So there's the first layer. I can definitely see a difference, but I'm going to go in for a second layer. This is what I love because it's such a sheer product that you can layer it and it gives more coverage, but yet it still doesn't do that nasty creasing. And I literally mean it does not crease on my eyes, which is crazy because everything creases on my eyes, so I thought. So anyway, so here's the second layer. I'm taking about the same amount of product, and just going to go over that. And I like to kind of wait a little bit to kind of let it dry. The first layer, let that dry, so this one just kind of sticks right on top of it and doesn't kind of smear it out or whatever. So, I mean, that's pretty much all I do for that side. This side, I sometimes put a little bit more because, like I said, it's a little bit darker. And I will say too, this concealer smells really nasty. It smells really old, but I know it's not old because our store like just got it in when I bought it. So it just smells that way. So you're gonna have to get used to that. Kind of freaked me out when I first got a sample of it. I was like, ew, this must be so old. And then I actually bought it and I was like, oh wait, it just smells like that. Okay, so once you've got your second layer on, it's definitely an option to go in with just a touch more, like maybe a third of the amount that you started with, and just take it right in the lowest point of the dark circle, and just where sometimes for some reason it doesn't always cover as well right there, and I just once again really lightly patting it right there just to give that extra lift underneath the eye. Now, some of you might be thinking, oh, this doesn't really cover very much. Well, for me, this covers as well as every other concealer that I've tried that is good, but it doesn't crease. So I definitely would say this is way better than any concealer I've tried. All right, so once you've got that on, you're going to take your Secret Brightening Powder, and I like to use this big fluffy eyeshadow brush. This is from Sonia Kashuk. I don't think they make it anymore, but I like to use the fluffy one. I used to use the Laura Mercier one that's like specifically for the brightening powder, but it's basically just a regular kind of flat eyeshadow brush, and I don't know, I feel like it kind of wipes the product away a little bit. So I just like to tap this right on it, and I also bring it underneath kind of as highlight on the brow or on the cheekbone because, like I said, it does have a little bit of shimmer. Let me zoom out so you can see a little bit better. so there's the coverage. That's what it looks like when I'm done. And this definitely lasts me all day. I mean, it doesn't seem to, you know, wear off any faster than any other product I've tried. I just really highly recommend it. I know it is expensive, but I mean, you can always try it out. If it doesn't work, you know, bring it back. I know it's a pain, but you know, really, I think it's worth a try. I've tried so many products, you guys. This is the one thing that I have stuck with the longest. I know 2 months doesn't seem that long, but for me it is, because I've tried so many, like Revlon Age Defying Concealer, which I liked for a while, and then I've used like Bobbi Brown Corrector, which gives me a good amount of coverage, but it creases for one, and it just kind of has this weird color to it. So those are some recent ones I've tried. I've tried like the Laura Mercier Secret Concealer. Once again, really greasy, creases easily. But like, I like this concealer because I'm not into like 100% full coverage for under my eyes. I don't really think, like, if God made me this way, I don't think he wants me to just like cover everything up. And it's not like, you know, it's not like I care about that so much. I just like, this is who I am. Like, this is what I look like. I was born this way. Why do I need to like freak about like, oh my gosh, my face isn't 100% perfect? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, I'm happy with my skin and how it is. Like, even though I've got acne scars, I still break out sometimes, like all that kind of stuff. It's like, you know what? Who cares? Like, there's way more to life than what my face looks like right now. So anyway, that's just a little spiel, but yeah, so I like this concealer. It's good stuff. Highly recommend it if you want to give it a try. Let me know if you have any questions. Hopefully I covered everything. I don't know, but yeah, I'll take more pictures of the finished one and compare them and all that. So thanks for watching, you guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye.